Did you know that in the awakening room, there is this hidden message which says life form? Did you know that? Oh, no. Exactly. I didn't know it either. And in this video, I'll be showing you more of these hidden secrets, starting from level 1, the most known, Saber puzzle. Now this secret, literally everybody knows this one. It starts up pretty simple at the jungle island. You gotta press all these buttons, and then this secret hole opens up. Now once you go down this hole, you can collect this chest and also this torch. And now with this torch, we gotta go to the desert island. And on the desert island, there is this collapsed house right here, which we gotta go into. But before that, let me show you another secret here, which is right here near the pyramid. And it is this chest. Now, once you collect this chest, it'll reveal this secret tunnel, which you can go into. And now this tunnel leads you to this guy named Hassan. And this guy sells you the swordsman hat, which gives you a 10% damage buff on sword. Now, back to the Saber puzzle. Let's go in this house now. And now we have to go down and burn this curtain. Burn! And now we can just take this cup and go to the snow island where we can fill this cup. And there we go, it's filled. And now we just have to go and give this cup to the sick man, then talk to the rich man, and then defeat the mob boss, and then come back to the rich man where he will give us the relic, and then unlock the Saber room and defeat the Saber Expert. And after all that blabbing, you finally get the Saber. This sword looks pretty cool. And the next secret is also pretty cool. And it is in the middle town, in this house right here. And it is these posters. You got this poster of WenlockToad. You got this another poster of WenlockToad. And there's also this letter wishing WenlockToad a Merry Christmas. Now, I want you to remember this WenlockToad guy because there's a lot of secrets about him later in the video. So keep him in mind. But anyways, our next secret is on the Sky Island, right here on top of this castle, and it is the Yoshi NPC. Now, Yoshi right here, he sells you the Tomoe ring, which is pretty useful because it gives you 10% damage buff on your fruits. And if we go a little bit higher on the Sky Island to this tower right here, we can see inside of the tower that there's this hidden code which says FUD10. Now, this code right here is actually a troll code, which gives you literally 1 money. Look, 1 money. I'm the richest man on the planet now. Anyways, our next one is in the Marine Fortress, right here inside of this tower. Now, this tower actually has the secret passage, which you can just jump into. And now we are here. And now Parlous here will sell you the Black Cape, which is arguably one of the best accessories in the first sea because it gives you 5% more damage on everything, 100 health, and 100 energy, which is pretty useful. And speaking of useful, there's this hidden chest area in the second sea, right here in this wall. Now, if you break this wall, you can get 3 chests right here, which is pretty useful. But it's not really hidden because literally everybody knows about this. But speaking of hidden places that are not really hidden, is in the Hydra Island, behind this waterfall. When you go inside of here, you get this really big place that you can hide in. But unfortunately, everybody knows about this one too. So yeah, not really a great secret. But the next secret is a pretty good one. So this is the sword Coco, normally. There's the Z move, and this is the X move. Pretty normal. But when you use it with control, look at this. There we go, our control room is now up. And look at the skills. They're so much better. The X literally has infinite range. Look at that. And the Z move goes way further than before. Oh yeah, that is pretty nice. But the next secret is not very nice. And it is the sand fruit taking 2 times damage in water. Alright, so just for reference, we have a dough user right here. And here's me, a sand user. We're both gonna jump in the water. Watch. Alright, give him a head start. And I'm gonna jump in too. Ow, ow. And I'm dead. I'm literally already dead. That was way quicker than the dough user. Well, yeah, not very nice. But anyways, the next one is with rubber. So you know how the chop fruit has like this passive ability where it can dodge sword attacks? Well, the rubber has one too. And it's really OP. Look at this. The bullets deal no damage to me and they go right through me too. That's so OP. And also, another thing, it is immune to all electric attacks. Oh yeah, the normal fruit deals no damage to me. It is really immune to all electric attacks. But there is an electric attack that it is not immune to. I'll show you that later though. But now, let's move down to the level 2. And as we go down and down to the level 5, the more unknown the secrets will become. And when we get to level 5, I'm pretty sure you probably won't know a single secret there. But for now, let's go back up to the level 2. The secrets that a lot of people know, but some people don't know. And it is the Devil's Luck. Now, the Devil's Luck has a 5% chance of happening when you pray at the gravestone. And when you get the Devil's Luck, you get the Gauss Chalice, the Hallow Essence, 100,000 money, 1,000 fragments and the title Devil's Luck. That is so much. But yeah, this only happens to some people because it has only a 5% chance of happening. So good luck on getting that. But the next one is a secret island. So you remember that one island where you had to defeat Rip Indra to go to the third sea? Well, you can actually go back to that island. Watch, I'm gonna take a boat here and I'm gonna go to the Rip Indra island. Oh wait, let's stop here. Before we go to the Rip Indra island, I actually have a secret to show you here too. Now, you remember that WenlockToad guy from before? Well, he has a gravestone here. Look at this. It says here, dead for disrespecting his master. And it has a headphone on the grave. Rest in peace, WenlockToad. You'll always be in our hearts. But this is actually not the end of WenlockToad's story. There's even more secrets about WenlockToad. I'll show you more later. Oh, wait. I see it! I see it! I see the island! Let's go, the island. Oh, hell no. Alright, we have reached the Rip Indra Island. What the hell? The boat is on top of the Rip Indra Island. Funny enough, this island does not actually have a name. Like, there is no name to this island. It's just kind of just there. And there's Rip Indra right there. Alright, so we can fight this guy, but it really doesn't matter. Watch. He's back to full HP. Well, it's just impossible to kill this guy. Anyways, the next one is a secret unobtainable title. Officially a noob. Now, normally you cannot get this title at all. But if you subscribe right now, I might give it to you. Anyways, for the next one, we have to go back to the second sea and open the shop. Look at these 2 empty spots. Do you see something odd about it? There's no scrolls there. It should be pretty obvious, but a surprising amount of people don't know about this. You can't actually buy scrolls in the second sea. Somehow this is a secret. And also, speaking of scrolls, there's actually 2 scrolls that a lot of people don't know about. First is the Bless Scroll, and second is the Curse Scroll. Now, when you use the Bless Scroll, it guarantees you a blessing. And when you use the Curse Scroll, well, it guarantees you a curse. But unfortunately, these aren't actually obtainable, which is pretty sad. But the next secret, everybody knows about it, and everybody hates it too, including me. Watch. So this is the Venom flight at full health. Pretty decent, pretty decent. And now let me get low real quick. Ow, ow, ow. All right, that should be enough. And now this is the Venom flight at low health. Why is it so fast? What the hell? Who decided this? Why do you get faster the lower your health is? Why? Well, this feature, I hate it. But the next feature doesn't really make sense. And it is this hidden doghouse inside this broken house. Now, why it doesn't make sense? Well, if you talk to it, it sells you a physical kilo fruit? What? Wait, are we gonna get a kilo fruit from this? All right, let's buy it. Oh, what did I expect? I got a rocket fruit. Well, anyways, for the next secret, let's go to the great tree. All right. So let me find the spot. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So right here, if we jump in, oh my god, look at this space. This is crazy. And also, what's cool about this place is that you can stand on thin air. Look at this. I'm literally standing on thin air. And of course, you can hide some fruits here, or you yourself can hide here. I don't know, but it's a cool place. And not only that, there's actually another secret in the Great Tree. I'll show you that later though. But after that, the next secret is in the cafe, right here. And it is another hidden message, which says it exists. Now, what exists? I don't know, but there are even more hidden messages just like this one. I'll show you more of them later. But anyways, for the next secret, we have to go back to the second sea, to the Colosseum. Quite a few people missed this one actually. Look at this NPC. I mean, I didn't know this was here. And he says that apparently this is his mental image. Bro, this is not your mental image. You're literally right here. I can talk to you. What do you mean by mental image? Well, whatever, I guess. Moving on to the next secret is in the first sea. Now this one is actually pretty useful. Break this right here and look at that. We have access to 8 whole chests that we can take. We got some good money from that. So yeah, pretty useful if you're stuck in the first sea. All right, but the next one is an NPC that basically no one talks to. And it is the Aaron NPC. Now, you might be wondering why nobody talks to him. And the whole reason for that is that the only thing this NPC does is show you that entire cutscene again. And yeah, I don't think anyone wants to watch that more than once. But there is one cool glitch that you can do with this. Watch. Talk to him. And then I reset. There we go. Now we are a camera. Hello. But the next secret, I honestly never noticed this myself. So apparently when you go pirate, your coat kind of looks like this. Pretty normal. And when you go marine, your coat looks like this? What? this is literally the same accessory. Let me compare them side by side. So this is me, a pirate, and that is a marine. What? We are both wearing the same coat, but somehow it looks different according to the team. But anyways, let's move down to the level 3. And now from here on, only 30% of players know these secrets. Starting off with Rubber's weakness. So remember how I said Rubber is immune to all lightning? But there's one lightning this Rubber is not immune to. Look at that. The pole V1 is too strong. Same goes for the pole V2 as well. It is literally lightning, but somehow it damages Rubber. So yeah, Rubber isn't really immune to all lightning. Just only Rumble. But the next secret is a secret that I never noticed myself. So apparently, behind the mansion, there's this secret cone. Look at that! The Vietnam cone. That's pretty cool. Yeah, how come I never noticed that? And apparently, there's actually more of these around the map. I'll show you them later though. But the next one is another secret that I have never noticed. Look at this. So this is how much money I can buy in the first sea. Right? Looks pretty normal. And this is how much money I can buy in the second sea. It's a little bit more. And this is how much money I can buy in the third sea. For the same price, I can buy more money in the third sea compared to the first sea. I mean, I guess that does make sense, but who even buys money? So this is kind of useless. But unlike buying money, the next one is actually pretty useful. So you know this one tower in the Tiki Island where you have to climb so many ladders just to get to the top. But what if I told you you don't really need to do all that? So we can go all the way to the top and then just jump through this wall. And now I have easy access to gambling. I don't think that's good. But anyways, you remember that Vietnam cone I showed you earlier? Well, we got another one just like that in the second sea. Right here is the Thailand spear. This is just a spear with a Thailand flag on it. But there's even more just like this. I'll show you that later though. But the next secret is a hidden NPC that quite a lot of people missed. And it's in the graveyard behind this pillar. Now, all this NPC really does is enable or disable your Darkblade skin. Look at this. So this is my Darkblade skin enabled, and this is my Darkblade skin disabled. Yeah, pretty useful NPC. But the next secret is also pretty useful. So this is the Marine Fortress. And if I spawn as a pirate, then I spawn here. But if I spawn as a Marine, I spawn here. Now, why is this useful? Well, you spawn closer to the quest, which just makes life much easier. Look at this. I spawn here and I take the quest. But if I spawn as a pirate, I have to go all the way here and then take the quest. Yeah, so pretty useful. Anyways, for the next one, I'm getting chased. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, he missed. Okay, we are in the safe spot. Oh yeah, keep looking. You are not finding me. Well, lucky for me, he didn't know that one. Because this house in the Hydra Island, you can actually go in it. Like with no problem. Look at this. I can just go here and nobody will ever see me. But the next one is a cube. And it's right beside the Thailand spear. And it is the Brazil cube. Now, this Brazil cube is actually really powerful because it has the ability to give you a free dark blade. But it's not this Brazil cube. It's actually this one, spawned by an admin. Now, if an admin spawns the Brazil cube and if you touch it, then it will give you a free dark blade. Look at this. I got a free dark blade. Let's go. But the next one is a secret chest location right here. You might be thinking, Noobie, there's no chest here. What are you talking about? But what if I told you there's actually 3 chests right in front of you and you just don't see it? Okay, look at this. I'll reveal them. There's the first chest, the second chest, and the third chest. And nobody ever collects these chests because they're so hidden. But the next one caught me off guard. Chad is the king of Blox Fruits. Look at this. It's like literally on every single chest table and also every single trading table too. Chad is really the king of Blox Fruits. Oh my god, it's everywhere. But with that, we move down to the level 4 where only 10% of players know these secrets. Starting off with the hidden NPC right here at the Great Tree. Well, it's not really hidden. It's literally in plain sight. And to be honest, I didn't know this NPC was even here. What does he even do? What's up? What? Well, that was confusing. But the next secret makes much more sense. Look, here's me, a control user with 1 mastery. And this is another control user, but with 350 mastery. And we're both gonna make a room. All right, I'm gonna go first. My room has been created. Now you go. All right, so this is the end of my room, and this is the 350 mastery room. See how my room is like much smaller? Yeah, well, I didn't know this, but the max control room size actually scales with your mastery. So if you want a bigger room, just grind more mastery. But anyways, the next secret is actually pretty important to know. Alright, so this NPC right here, he's level 2000. Remember that. Now, I'm gonna get killed by him. And I lost exactly 2000 bounty. Well, if we go to another NPC, look at his level. Remember that level? And now we're gonna get killed by him. And we lost the same amount of bounty. So if you ever wanna know how much bounty are you gonna lose if you die to NPC, just look at their level. Alright, but the next one, oh boy, basically nobody knows this one. For this one, we have to transform into a T-Riz. And now, all we really have to do is just use the C move of T-Riz right here. And we are under the map. Look at that. So this is what Blox Fruit looks like underwater. It looks kind of odd, I'm not gonna lie. And for the next one, we have to go to the past, when fruits used to actually look like this. It used to be spears and not blocks. So Blox Fruits was I guess, spear fruits? But after a while, the fruits went from looking like this to this. Blocks, and now to this. And honestly, these new ones are my favorite. And the next one is another secret NPC, this time at the Cake Land, inside of this house right here. Now, I know there's no NPC on the screen right now, but there used to be NPC here. Look at this. This is literally me talking to it. His name is Lion Dikit 12, and all he really says is releasing next update. Yeah, this guy kinda got removed next update. I really wonder what this was actually for. And speaking of removed NPCs, did you know at one point Blox Fruits Gacha NPC was actually removed? Well, he was removed for a good reason though. Back when Blox Fruit Gacha was just added, people discovered a glitch where you could get infinite amount of fruits for basically zero money. Yeah, it was just broken. I don't have any footage for it, but I'm telling you, it was bad. People were getting like thousands upon thousands of fruits. So they removed the NPC. But after a while, he got added again. This time with no glitches. And everybody was happy. And yeah, before Zeolus, he used to look like this. And speaking of the past, remember that WenlockToad guy? Well, in the cafe, he has a room which kind of looks like this. But it didn't always used to look like this. It actually used to look like this. Nothing is destroyed, and the Awakening NPC is actually inside of the room. So yeah, no clue what happened here. But the next one is a secret fruit which absolutely nobody has, and it is the meme fruit. Now this meme fruit is probably the most unusual fruit in the game. It has infinite value in trading, it has infinite range, and it can only damage allied players. Yeah, allied players. How does that make sense? I do not know. But not only that, it only has one move, and that is the Z move, which spawns a traffic cone. Why a traffic cone? Yeah, quite the unusual fruit, I would say. But with that, we move on to the level 5, and this is where everything is basically unknown. With only less than 1% of players knowing these secrets, I'm pretty sure you won't recognize a lot of these. Starting off with the White Dark Blade. Now, I know you know the White Dark Blade. I know that. But do you know how the White Dark Blade was discovered? Well, it started from the update logs with this Morse code, which translates into this paste bin link. But now, unfortunately, the puzzle doesn't really work because the paste bin link doesn't work anymore. The next secret is inside this lab, right here on this wall. It's really hard to see, but it says undead right there. And all of these hidden messages are actually supposed to be hints for the White Yoru. Like the first hidden message that we saw in the Awakening room, which said life form, which is supposed to hint about how you need all the races to the V3 stage to get the White Yoru. And the second one in the cafe, which said it exists, that is actually supposed to mean that the White Yoru does in fact exist. And this one right here, which says undead, hints about a living thing which is dead, but alive at the same time. And what is that? That is a zombie. And where are the zombies? At the graveyard. And where do you get the White Yoru? At the graveyard, which honestly makes this secret probably the coolest secret in the entire game. But the next secret is one that basically nobody has noticed. Look at this. Create a control room, and now we do the X move. Look at that. It has infinite range. It literally has infinite range. The other control user is standing all the way to the sea castle, and I'm here at the Turtle Island, and I can still see the X move. But the next one, basically nobody knows about this one actually. And it is this big, giant, black box right here called the Poneglyphs. And there were two of them. One right here in the snow mountain and one in this island where the blue flower spawns. And this is really all the footage I have for this, because this is so unknown that nobody has any pictures or videos of this, which is absolutely crazy. But these big boxes didn't really serve any purpose. They were kind of just there, existing. But if you want to read what was written on them, you can go to the light raid and look at this thing. It basically has the same stuff written on it, which was on the Poneglyphs. Now, if you can read this, then go ahead. But unfortunately, I cannot read this. But the next one gets even crazier with a Blox Fruit game with guns? Yeah, there used to be a Blox Fruit game with guns. Bro is grinding the quest with a gun. I never thought I would see this in my entire life. And of course, he got mastery on gun. The gun know me. Who needs a fruit when you got guns? But unfortunately, you cannot play the game anymore. It's private. After that, this next secret is pretty odd. So sometimes a number appears right here in the Tiki Island. And when you touch this number, it disappears. What is this even for? But the next secret is a secret that nobody was able to achieve except this person. Now, what's special about this person? Well, they have the white Darkblade skin while not having the Darkblade V2. Look at this. They clearly have the white Darkblade right here. But when they use the skills, it's the V1 version of them. And it's also green. And just to prove they have the V1 version, we're both gonna hold the X move. Look at this. See the difference? Well, that is the Darkblade V1, and they somehow have the white skin on it, and I really did not even know this was even possible to do. Anyways, the next one is a secret accessory, the DS coat, or the Diamond Syndicate coat. Now, this accessory, basically nobody has this, and basically nobody knows about it. But it is in the game, and only admins can use this accessory because it is unobtainable. Even though it's unobtainable, it's actually really garbage. It only gives a 5% damage buff to all attacks, plus 200 energy, and plus 200 health. And it's also supposed to have a custom ability, but apparently it's broken. But the next one is an hidden island that basically nobody knows about. And I'm pretty sure you don't know about it either because I did not know about this myself. And the way you could get to this island was by touching this block in the hidden chest room. And this is what the island looks like. I have no clue what this is supposed to be. It's just a bunch of green blocks, I guess? I have no clue. And the final secret is another hidden fruit that nobody has. Not even the owners of the game have this fruit. And it is the Mory fruit. Now, there's actually very little information about this fruit, but it has two moves. One is the Mory, and the second one is the Snap Mory. Now, the Z move fires this purple ball, which does infinite damage. And the X move, Snap Mory, is basically a barrage of the Z move and also does infinite damage. So yeah, really broken fruit. But of course, it is unobtainable, and nobody has this fruit. Not even the admins have this fruit. But anyways, that was all of the secrets. But if you want to see me trade mythical plushies all the way up to the Kitsune fruit, then click right here and subscribe and bye.